What's up, guys? Want to come up with a video here giving you guys some tips and tricks to get better at Clash Royale. As you can see, I'm sitting at 2,000 medals. Never had a ranked finish, but hopefully that changes this season. I know I'm getting pretty close to being ranked currently. As you can see, this guy here at the bottom, he has 170 or so more medals than me. He's at 7,900 in the world, so I know I'm sitting right outside the top 10,000. My most recent match here, just beat a player with a 6,000 finish with his best season. So want to jump into this, maybe give you guys some tips and show you how I won this one, so you guys can hopefully push the top of the ladder as well and get more wins. So I like starting out with Goblin Cage here when I have both my Evas in my hand. Goblin Cage is a little safer than Royal Recruits. Less elixir, and if I go Royal Recruits in the back first play, it gives your opponent an opportunity to punish you. I don't know what he has. So say he has a Sparky, that could really just destroy my whole push, and then I don't have those Royal Recruits on defense to defend that Sparky. But at this point, I know he's running something fast cycle. I don't know that it's drill yet, but I know it's fast cycle. Here he's giving me great lightning value. That's 7 elixir, and I'm getting damage on the tower to erase all that. Another thing I want to mention real quick is deck composition. So a lot of people this meta are running Vines, and the reason why I don't like Vines is because Vines is obviously a great card, but the reason why I'm not running it in this deck is because it doesn't necessarily delete enemies' troops off the field. I really like Lightning because it can take out units, and it gives me that source of some significant damage to the tower. And if my opponent is sitting at 800 damage towards the end of the game, I can just Lightning cycle them out. 2 Lightnings is all it takes for me to finish a match off at 800 damage. But there I recognize he's low on elixir. He doesn't have much answer. I go in for the hogs. It's time to punish. When you can sense that your opponent is low, that's when it's time to go in. Now, obviously, I recognize our opponent's running a drill deck, which is very popular in this meta as well. I think I have matchup into this. I have a lot of answers. And as you can see, pretty clean defense there. I'm going to reset my evolved recruits in the back. I know I'm maybe up a little bit of elixir. I know I'm not going to get punished right away. I know he doesn't have Sparky. I know he has nothing that can get me directly. He just used his win condition. Would be really nice to Lightning that Furnace in the left. That card is really annoying, but I'm going in for the right tower now, so I kind of want to hang on to that Lightning. That could be a juicy Lightning value there, and I take it. Not only did it give me 400 damage on the tower, but it got my pig through. It got my flying machine on the tower for a couple shots. So that one Lightning really contributed to maybe 700 damage there. Again, something that Vines would not be able to do. Lightning that, again, that's 400 damage plus all that piggies on the tower. Again, another 700 damage by that Lightning. Vines, I could have still gotten some damage there with the piggies, but I wouldn't have gotten the same amount on the tower, and that Furnace I would still have to deal with. At this point, I know the match is over. Just got to get one more Lightning there. My opponent knows it too. He's trying to Lightning block me, so I'm just being patient. I have the Lightning in my hand, but I'm just being patient until I know I can get a clean Lightning off. Go for it now. GG's. Beat a top player with running a very powerful deck as well. Jump into this other match here. Very good player here as well. Top 4,000 finish. This is one I definitely have matchup advantage into. With him running Expo, it's not easy to break through my deck. I have a whole lot going on, especially with those Royal Recruits. How is an Expo really supposed to get through recruits? But I see the archers. Obviously, when you see archers, the first thing you think is Expo. Electro Spirit. And then he goes for the Tesla. Now I know it's Expo, so I know it's going to be a long game. I just can't really make mistakes. Grab my damage where I can get it. And if I can get damage early game, that would be excellent against Expo. Go for the pigs because his Tesla's out. That's a -1 and now -2 trade for him. He went 7 elixir for my 5. Now we're at tied. Now I'm up 2 again. And I still get a little bit of chip damage on the tower here. That is an excellent trade for me. Up 2 and a little bit of chip damage and nothing pushing back. Goblin Cage, let's get to the Evo here. Not that the Goblin Cage Evo is that impactful in this match. There's really nothing of his for me to pull in. But again, it's just something safe. Flying Machine in the middle in a situation like this is awesome, you know, because I can try to erase his troops from a distance so I can get on the tower with the recruits, but Fireball is a great answer. Here I'm just getting aggressive, getting a piggy down. New Mother Witch was going to take out that tower then so I can go pigsy on the other side when he doesn't have much. I don't really love that archer placement on him because those Evo archers, they do damage over distance. So as you can see, they're doing more damage to the piggies on the end compared to the first piggies. So here I know I'm in a pretty good position. He might go Expo, and he does. So I just get the Zappies down, take for the Expo, bar barrel, get stuff on the field to block that. That's all you need to do. And Lightning, again, perfect for this Expo. Not only does it take out the Expo, but it gives me 435 damage on the tower. And the Goblin Cage gives me a shot. How great is that? A little bit of a blunder on my end there. Royal Recruit's in the back right as he went Expo. That being said, he drops 13 elixir right there. I know he doesn't have much. And if he fireballs that Flying Machine, he's done. I'm going pigs on the other side. He doesn't have any answer to that. He has no elixir left. Thankfully, my Zappy's able to reset the Expo. I get the rest of the damage on the tower. And that's GG's. Just got to block it so he can't get an Expo connection. And that's all. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you learned a thing or two that you can take back to your matches with you, and I'll catch you.